So, what kind of deals should I make? Well, let's go through the few types that you could make. But first, a key tenet of endorsement partnerships to remember is to make sure both parties benefit from the deal so you can continue to do additional deals or projects in the future. As I said, you need to make sure your partnership is a win-win deal. So let me digress for a minute. I'm often asked what to say when a potential partner asks for an exclusive relationship. Well, my advice is always you want to first try to understand why they want your relationship to be exclusive. And that's what we just said earlier about what's truly motivating them. And in this case, why do they want a relationship to be exclusive? And after you hear them out, if it makes sense, well, then offer it to them. But otherwise, you don't want to be exclusive. So you want to tell them, I could be exclusive with you, but I'd have to give you a much smaller revenue split to meet my profit goals, or I'd have to give you a much smaller territory if it was exclusive. But you want to go on to tell them why it's beneficial for them that you work with more people. So you'd want to explain things, for example, like, hey, in Google, when get the first page of search results, you're going to see that there may be, 10 positions on that first page. And in each partner's territory or industry, you'll only work with no more than the top three partners in that industry or that geography. That will help them feel that you're not going to be having, their competitors in their area endorsing you as well. But you need to explain that when you work with partners from different cities, you're going to gain more knowledge and more data that can help you support them better later. Or there's other leverage points that maybe the three of you can then share. So you need to turn non-exclusivity into a benefit for them. And there's a couple ways to do it, as we just talked about. And I talk about that more in some of my other webinars and courses. But I wanted to touch on this point because you're going to run into that where someone's going to say, hey, I want the deal to be exclusive. So lastly, another thing is sometimes it's even advantageous to take a little bit less on the deal than you could. And this just makes it more attractive to the other party and will make them more likely to do future deals. So if you're talking about commission levels and you normally would give 15% to a rep, or you would give 35% to an online affiliate. Maybe the first time you want to give 20% to that rep and you want to give 50% to the online affiliate just to show them that working with you can be quite beneficial. So, think about not trying to grab everything on that first deal. It's always better to give first and then receive later. So, other than that, there are no rules in the types of deals you make. They're really limited only by your creativity and how hard you're willing to work to put these deals together.